My name is Sushant Nagde. I work as a business development manager, actually as an engagement manager with an IT services firm based out of India. So my role is entirely business development focus on the BFSI sector, and clearly depending on getting business or sales for the Indian clients. As a business development manager, the kind of role that I have been looked up as I'm focusing on right now is talk to all the BFSI clients which are based out of Mumbai, especially banking sector clients. Look at what is their long-term strategy like. Based on their long-term strategy, chart out a digital strategy for them. Digital strategy would mean customer acquisitions, streamlining operations, and looking at building their entire technology roadmap. So that is basically what I advise my clients. And based on the requirements, we basically either sell software products or we actually do a system integration kind of a work where we actually sell different software products but we kind of implement it for the client. So that is majorly what my role was like. I started in this role in mid 2016. It has been, every day has been very exciting actually. Simply because you get to meet so many people. On the client side, I get an opportunity to talk to the CIOs, the CTOs, the technology officers of the company. I also get to interact with a lot of business users of a company, because ultimately anything related to technology has to start from what is the underlying requirement of a business user. So that's a great interaction level that I have. At the same time, Infosys, the firm where I work, the firm it is, I also get an opportunity to talk to a lot of people internally. The people are based out all over India. There are people in Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, and sometimes in a week I end up talking to 10 to 15 new people on different kind of requirements. So it has been a very exciting journey so far. It is not just one client-centric focus. There are multiple opportunities I keep talking about. It allows me to be with different clients, understand their requirements. That excites me a lot. At the same time, because I'm managing so many different accounts, it also gives me a sense of responsibility. Because the nature of the IT services firms is sales position is a very critical position in the company, because that is where the entire business kind of transforms into requirements for the firm and generating new businesses for the India unit. Per se in my firm, India unit is a very small unit, and there is definitely a lot of focus about growing this unit. So that also gives me a lot of sense of responsibility. That is a very good thing about the role. Being a professional firm, being a very well-oiled firm that way, there are certain ways of doing things, and I appreciate that a lot. It's all process oriented. That also gives me a sense of direction, whether I'm doing things right, whether there is any course correction that I need to do. So all those actually helps me a lot in my day-to-day life. My firm has only started very recently in India on the private sector side. So winning a client, an Indian client, is a really challenging task. In fact, what is said is that if I'm able to win a client in India, I can do that anywhere in the world. So the risk and rewards ratios here are little skewed in the Indian sector actually. That is the challenging aspect. So sometimes it does happen that your probability of winning a particular deal is very low, and it could be days, it could be months. Sometimes heard it takes even a year to win a client. So the persistence level, or how consistent you are in terms of effort and how persistent you are with respect to your client, that is also very important in my role. It is sometimes it gets on your nerves as well. Sometimes you feel that things are not moving. So that's the time where you have to motivate yourselves and make sure that you are constantly performing and making sure that there is a high possibility or a probability of winning the deal. Business development position, be it a software firm, a manufacturing firm, a financial services firm, definitely is a challenging part of any profile. However, if anyone has to succeed, if anyone wants to build a long-term career and wants to have a long-term goal, I think each one of us need to go through that phase, which is the business development phase. That is one particular role which each and every one of us should take. So my advice to all the aspirants would be that you have to decide when you want to kind of take this role. Sometimes you would have done a lot of stuff in your engineering days, in your college days. You would have organized a lot of events. You would have felt some kind of a satisfaction. You would have liked certain things. Try to correlate that to your job as well. That is very important, because that gives you a fair start in terms of where you want to kind of build your career. Some people are very good at analytics. They want to understand. They like doing number crunching. They like to come out with some kind of an inference based on the information. Some people are very good at convincing people. Some people are very good at managing people. So these are the traits which you should actually start looking into based on whatever experience you have had in your college, or maybe whatever limited job opportunities you have got. And based on that, you should build it out in terms of what you want to do next. Specifically with respect to business development, I think a person who likes to meet a lot of people, who feels a sense of achievement on convincing people, on helping people out in doing certain stuff, should definitely take up this role. And my last advice to each and every one of you would be that try to fail, because failure is something which will always is the first stepping stone to success. So even if you fail, don't give it up. Be persistent with your efforts, and make sure that you build on your mistakes, and keep attempting at success, and don't just give up on one or two failures. So if you think there is definitely that this is a career for you, but it is not working out, give it a try, give it a shot, give some time, because time definitely would make you realize whether you are good or bad at your career.